This is a PSA, or should I say warning, to every African nurses that are planning to relocate. This one mistake has destroyed more careers than failure in IELTS or NCLEX or CBT. Fellow nurses, before you sign any relocation contract, stop and breathe. Many African nurses rush because they are tired, stressed, and are desperate to japa. But some contracts abroad are silent traps. And once you sign, you can't escape without losing money, your license, or losing your peace of mind. In this video, I'm going to break down what a relocation contract trap really is, the hidden clauses that nobody is explaining or nobody tells you, emotional pressures they put on you or they use on you, and the non-negotiable checks you must do before you sign anything. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel with your favorite online nurse bestie, Funke Konde-Ojelade. So let's get into it. A contract trap is when an agency or employer offers you a job, sponsorship, or relocation package, but hides rules that tie you down. On paper, it may look normal, like 2-year contract, there's accommodation, training included, but inside, there are conditions that makes it almost impossible for you to complain, to grow, to leave, or you may later discover you cannot change jobs, cannot refuse unfair shifts, cannot properly leave, or speak up even when they treat you badly. So it's like being sponsored into a new country, but you are handed invisible handcuffs at the airport. Most nurses don't know this, but some contracts quietly include hidden clauses. For example, pay deduction for every small thing, a rule saying you must work for 3 to 4 years even when the job is toxic, a penalty running into tens of thousands of dollars or pounds if you try to leave early, including you paying back all the expenses that they spent on you. Another example is the accommodation fees that keep going up, salary calculation that never really adds up or doesn't really make sense. You only see gross salary, not the real take-home pay. By the time the deduction hits your payslip, you're already trapped inside the contract. Number 3, because most of these companies, they know you want a better life, that's where the emotional trap comes into play. They know your family is waiting and you're tired of exams rejections, the stress that comes with it. So they pressure you to sign fast, or they may tell you if you delay, we're going to give this slot to somebody else. You have 24 hours or 48 hours to sign this contract. And if you don't sign, you're going to lose the opportunity. This is one of the oldest books in the play. So make sure you slow down. Read your contract very well, because a contract is a chain. Once it closes around you, it's very hard and very expensive to break free. So a good company will always give you considerable amount of time to read and understand your contract before you submit it to them. This brings me to number 4. Watch out for red flags that your contract may be a trap. Because we're excited, we refuse, to look properly into the contract. When the employer refuses to let you take the contract home to read or give you an ample time to read, run. When they don't explain the deduction clearly, or they get angry and defensive whenever you ask simple questions, if the contract is very long but very vague in key areas that's supposed to be simple and easy for you to understand. So when they don't give you anything in writing about penalties or pay structures, this is a red flag. If they are hiding information now, imagine what they will do when you are already abroad. 5. What are the things you must do before signing? So before you relocate as a nurse, you must treat your contract like your life depends on it. Read it very carefully. Read it with a lawyer or a trusted senior colleague, home or abroad. Ask the company to explain all deductions to you line by line. Ask for the real take-home pay, not just the gross pay. Ask them that What are the conditions if you need to change employers later? Make sure you get all your promises in writing, not just in a voice note. If they refuse to let you review your contract, refuse to explain, or refuse to write things down for you, walk away. Relocation as a nurse is a blessing, but the wrong contract can turn your dream into a prison or a nightmare. Before you relocate as a nurse, watch the contract carefully. It can either open future or lock your future. So my fellow nurses, share this video with another nurse now so they don't get trapped in all this contract because we're excited to japa. I remain your Oversabinurse bestie, where Sabi give you correct information on your relocation journey. So before you go, remember, I'm just a click away. Send me a DM if you have any question, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you won't miss out on any video I drop. Until next time, your antenna, use it for a reason. Read through the fine print.